Hi Pisces, happy November. This is your general reading for the month of November. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading, so it may not resonate entirely with everyone. You can also check out my videos for your sun, moon, or rising sign. And if you're curious about your life path or trajectory, check out the video that corresponds to your North Node. Couple disclaimers, I do swear when I'm reading, and I also burp, just a sign that I'm channeling. I try to keep the sound to a minimum. Okay, let's see what's going on with Pisces for the month of November 2018. All right, well, it looks like finances are on the brain or at the forefront. Okay, so it looks like you guys have got a lot going on. First up is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this could also be an earth sign that you're dealing with, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Possibly female, but not necessarily. This could also just be somebody who is maybe a little artificial or superficial. Either that or some of you are feeling some financial insecurity, that you're not financially where you want to be just yet. And it could be that you're dealing with someone who is maybe on the generous side, or this is something that you're trying to work to be at. The Six of Pentacles is somebody who is financially stable enough that they can help other people as needed. So I would just see this as making donations. So it could also be that there are some charities or people that you want to donate to, or people that you really want to help. And it could be that you're frustrated that you're in a position where you feel like you can't help them. There's something going on where you might be feeling like some indecision. Either that, or you just hit a point where you've made a decision, or you're about to make one. You know what you want to do. You could also be dealing with a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, either that or a creative person. I feel like this could also be a boss for some of you. Somebody who is in charge. Maybe not necessarily someone that you fully respect. I feel like some of you have mixed feelings about this person. And so it could be in that situation that you feel like you're not necessarily seeing the best of what there is. Like there is success there, but you're not fully recognizing it. Some of you could also be experiencing a little bit of depression, but it almost feels like in this case it's seasonal. Or it could be the season's affecting you. But overall, you've got some hope there, which is great. Either that, or for those of you who are just feeling this could be saying that to have hope. What I'm hearing is experience the best things possible. So I feel that this is also about trying to attract light to you, trying to attract positive feelings, good experiences. So it feels like there are some of you who have been kind of down in the dumps, but it could also be because of the people that you're hanging out with or the things that you're doing, that there's something that's not bringing you that emotional satisfaction that you feel like for some of you are very desperately seeking, that you really want. It's just not there, not happening. So with this, I feel like it's be honest about your emotional state, with the water. And tarot that has to do with emotions. I feel like it's being honest with the way that you feel in certain scenarios, but also seeing the light in the dark and attracting that light to you. It almost feels like what you need to do is light up the sky, or light up your own sky, so much so that it doesn't feel like it's nighttime. This card comes before this one in the major arcana, because this is about, it's nighttime, right? This is about when the sun reemerges. So with the star, it's usually that it's dark, it's nighttime, you have a hard time seeing the light unless you really notice the stars. But in this case, I feel like it's really important for you to almost act like a magnet, or even your own lightning bug in a way, and attract those positive things to help you overcome any anxiety you're feeling, any worries, thoughts that are keeping you up at night or making you wake up in the middle of the night because you're feeling so preoccupied. and upset about something. Okay, so it looks like there's something going on with you guys looking for opportunities, and it could be, yeah. So what it looks like is you might be feeling a lack of ambition when it comes to work. You might not be feeling fully satisfied with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So you're looking for new opportunities. You know, you're, I don't know why I'm hearing hopelessly optimistic, but it feels like for some of you, you might be feeling like you're ready to try something new. You're ready to do something new. Seek new beginnings. Seek something new. And it could also be that some of you are either dealing with someone who is not coming from a good place. You've got the Wands here again with the Queen of Wands in reverse. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, who is not necessarily coming from the best place in your life. Someone who's not, doesn't have necessarily kind energy. Or it could be that, because she also represents creativity, action, communication, it could be that there's something that you want to do, something you want to get off the ground, and you're having some blockages, challenges, and problems with that. Okay. So it feels like, yeah, what you guys are trying to work for is that financial stability and independence, that self-sufficient feeling, where you feel like, I've done this for myself, I've arrived, I've accomplished something, you feel good about it. So you may have to make a decision. Now, this could also mean that you're juggling a few things at once. So it could even be that you've got multiple projects, you kind of like multiple plates spinning in the air, you have a few things going on. So I feel like for some of you, though, if you are looking for a new opportunity and you're looking for a new job, that you may be offered something. So you may have to make a decision then. What I'm hearing there is choose carefully. Because I feel like the first opportunity that might be offered to you may not be something that you necessarily want. It could be something that might seem creative, but with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it could be something that's actually not. It's not really an opportunity that you really want. Ooh. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. With the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like someone might be keeping secrets from you. And it could be a male water sign, either another Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio. So I feel like there's someone in your life who maybe is being a little manipulative or not fully honest, emotionally honest. With the High Priestess in reverse, this can mean a couple things, because this card also represents your spiritual, mystical side. You know, it's not about tradition and structure and religion. This is about your intuition, your emotions, your feelings. And lately, one thing I've been getting with this card is there's power in your feelings. There's power in how you harness your emotions, and you almost, I'm hearing, witness them. And I think it's really being honest, and like I'm hearing like laying bare. So laying bare your emotions, being honest with yourself about how you feel. Because it could also, the King of Cups can be a potential romantic partner for some of you. So usually the King of Cups is someone who is in charge of their emotions, but it feels in this case they're almost being emotionally manipulative. So the other meaning for the High Priestess in reverse could be that someone's keeping secrets, or that you're not using your intuition, because upright she usually is about using your intuition. So this could be that you're not listening to yourself, you're not listening to your own gut instincts, and it's very important for you to do that. And I feel like it's also important at this time to connect to your water energy with those feelings and emotions. But it feels like there's some truth in there about this person who is the King of Cups that you might know, but you don't necessarily want to tell yourself in a way. You don't really want it to be true. So it feels like this person is someone maybe you're not entirely seeing clearly, and it could be that to a certain extent you kind of don't want to. And so if there's something that that person is offering you or an opportunity, it looks like you're reluctant to go for it with the Knight of Swords in reverse. I usually see this card as going for it. You know, he is ready to go into battle. He's ready to fight. He's ready to stand up for what he believes in. He's ready to do the damn thing. And in reverse, it feels like, no. Like, you're like, nah, I'm good. And that could be related to work, because this was pulled to clarify it. So the Eight of Pentacles usually is about doing something that you actually really enjoy, something that you want to do. So it could have to do with, there's something that you don't want to do, so you're replacing it with this. Maybe focusing on work as a replacement. But what I'm hearing is figuring out what you want to do instead. You know, if there's a situation that's being presented to you that you don't want, figure out what you want to do instead. What's worth your time and energy and effort? What is worth putting all that effort into? And that could be a friendship. It could be a celebration. But with this one, for some reason, what I'm getting is don't overdo it with the celebrating. Sometimes the Three of Cups can also be about partying a little too hard. So I feel like that also could apply to this whole situation. Like, is it that you're partying too hard and you're not focusing on the things that matter? Are you neglecting a relationship? Are you neglecting work? But what's coming up is there's something that you don't want to do. So what is that? You know? Okay. Well, then the next theme is a relationship. So I guess the question just begs the question, is there a relationship in your life that you don't necessarily want? And that could be romantic, that could be friendship, that could be family member that you're close to because you got the Two of Cups. So with this one, I feel like it always serves as a reminder to look for symbiotic relationships in your life. You know, looking for ones where there's an even energetic exchange between the two of you. Okay. All right. So it looks like some of you are being reminded that you're in a strong position. Some of you may be feeling a strong position. Maybe you're being influenced by an Aries or an older, more established male figure in your life. I feel like for some of you, this might be a mentor. This could be someone who might be guiding you through something that's kind of tricky. So, and that person could also be advising you to drop a burden. You know, this relates to this somehow, that you have, it's either finding your strength and realizing you need to drop a burden, or someone who's helping you find your strength. It could be either one, whether it's you or someone else is helping you. But it feels like you have an opportunity here to let go of the things that are holding you back, let go of the things that are no longer serving you. This is a theme that's been coming up a lot lately, because I think we're cutting cords. With Venus retrograde, we're letting go of past relationships and things from the past. So if that resonates as far as a burden goes, something that you're carrying that's no longer yours, it almost feels like it could relate to a debt as well. You know, there's something that you're carrying around that you don't have to own for forever, or even very much longer if you don't want to. And it might be that you need to change your perspective a little bit. For some of you, you could also be kind of hanging out. You might have a new financial opportunity coming your way, either that or a new home. I feel like a new business, maybe for some of you, a new business opportunity. Whoops. And you might be stuck in a situation for a little while when it comes to working things out. Now, that could also have to do with working out legal issues, getting the paperwork finalized, getting everything done. What I'm hearing is don't be a martyr. You know, if things aren't going super fast, don't feel like it doesn't serve you if you ever have an inclination to be like, oh my God, why does this always happen to me? Why is everything so terrible? That's just business, honey. That's just the way legal business works sometimes. It's bureaucracy. It doesn't happen overnight. And the things that are worth doing right. And sometimes they take some extra time and some extra effort. But, you know, if you're going to build something new, you're going to build your own empire, you're going to build your own business, you're going to build a new creative opportunity, whatever this is, whatever this represents for you, it's something new. Whether it's home, finance, something related to earth energy. It's going to take a little bit of time, but you might also have to let some stuff go in the meantime with this card, you know? And I feel like really it's letting go of anything that's not putting you in a place of strength. You know, hold on only to that which makes you stronger, not weaker. You know, and I feel like there's also something in here about tapping into your own fire energy, however that applies to you. So, you know, if you feel like you need to roar or make your influence known, make your force known gently, however you feel comfortable with. Not saying you need to make a scene, but you might need to put a little bit of that fire energy in here to make this thing happen. I feel like this is what's coming up. So anyway, I hope that all of that was helpful to you, and I hope you have a wonderful November, Pisces, and I will see you again next month.